Hello and welcome into this edition of the Wildcat Wheelie Coaches Report here with head women's basketball coach Casey Bunn-Wilson. Thank you for taking the time to join us.
Thanks.
So this is a pretty busy weekend here for the Wildcats. It's the last weekend of the regular season in the Northwest Conference. A lot of teams vying for those final couple spots in the Northwest Conference playoff picture. What's it going to take for the Wildcats to jump in there and make it into the top four?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends on a lot of teams winning and losing at this point. But, we just got to go into this weekend and take care of business and do what we need to do, and then the rest will fall into place.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think for the Wildcats at this point, it's win the two games and then figure everything else later out, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. And Whitworth and Whitman are obviously two tough teams. Came up short at Whitworth last time. Didn't give Whitman our best shot, and so we're hoping to fix that this weekend.
Well, and this team actually has some experience. It was similar last year. The Cats had to make sure of a couple wins there down the stretch to make sure they made it into the playoffs. What kind of experience is those upperclassmen going to be able to bring to those younger players who haven't quite been in this situation yet?
Yeah, I think the experience is huge being in that position last year and, coming in with a big weekend for our seniors and that extra motivation or extra emotions, to get everybody going, I think will help us.
And not only will the team support be there, obviously, but the fans, we expect a pretty heavy crowd here for Pack the House weekend.
Yeah.
And what's that going to mean to have just a full house here to support your girls?
It's exciting. Our fan base is growing every week, and they're awesome. And, we're excited to be in that atmosphere.
And then now let's dig a little bit deeper into the matchups here this weekend. First, you're going to have a Whitman team that's right there, top of the conference, only one conference loss here this season. We know there's a lot of talent there with that group. What's the key thing that you guys are going to be focusing on in that matchup with Whitman?
Rebounding. Yeah.
And with that as well, I mean, we've seen the Cats have had a lot of different players step up, particularly in the rebounding category. I mean, we've seen Shasta Loughran, Delaney Reagan do a lot of really good things in that area as well. So team rebounding will be key. And also, you guys, when you move the ball well consistently, that seems to have really big results. Is that a focus here for this weekend as well?
Yeah, definitely. Hitting our rotations on defense and then moving the ball well on offense and using our quickness as our advantage. We're a little bit undersized, obviously, especially against Whitman, but just using our quickness and, ability to move the ball and attack the basket.
And then that matchup with Whitworth earlier this year, that one came right down to the wire. There were a lot of calls that kind of went either way there, but focusing on this weekend, that's a team that you guys can really match up well against. They're going to go small, a lot of isolation type basketball there for you guys. So what's going to be the key with that group?
Yeah, I think handling their pressure. I think at their place, we didn't do a very good job, too many turnovers. So fixing that and just capitalizing on opportunities defensively to charge us into our offense, getting stops, finding, seeing our rotations early, and then pushing the ball.
And we did see, Corey Olson has been putting up some really monster numbers the last couple of weekends there, but a lot of teams are obviously keying on her.
Yeah, Corey does a great job of just finding a way, creating shots for herself from her teammates and just opening up other players as well. Like, she got double teamed a couple times last weekend and dumped it off to some players cutting off of her. So she does a great job creating those opportunities, and then just having everyone else continue to step up and take the shots that come to them and be confident and go in and play our game.
Well, we have seen a few players in particular, too, really kind of jump in there, shooting a lot of different shots. Jordan Feinauer has really picked up her number of shots per game. Cassie shoots as well, just to name a couple players. We saw Paige LaFountain actually take a couple shots earlier on in games. We don't see that quite often.
Yeah.
But it seems like the Cats have done a really good job with the mid-range jumper. That's something that's really worked for them. Coming on, you got a lot of mid-range jump shooters on your team. Is that going to be a point of emphasis here this weekend at all?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just being versatile with what we do, shooting the three, attacking the basket, hitting the mid-range jumper is going to be huge for us. And just everybody taking their opportunities and not being afraid to shoot. With Molly out, it's been tough in a lot of areas, but people have been stepping up.
Well, make sure you come out and support this weekend. Two massive games. First against Whitman on Friday, Whitworth on Saturday. We're trying to pack the house, so make sure you come out and show your support. Coach, thank you so much, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.